Hi guys and welcome. These are your handover videos for your Major 4 EP. So starting off at the front, you've got your hitch here, you've got your handbrake, you've got your 13-pin electrics, and then your jockey wheel. And then on 2 points of the caravan either side, and then 2 points at the back, you have your points for your legs. Your legs wind up and down. Do not attempt to jack up or level the caravan using the legs. They're simply used for stabilisation. First level using your jockey wheel, then stabilise using the caravan legs. Now in the front locker you have this gas bottle here with a gas hose. The gas hose is connected to the gas bottle and then to this regulator at the top. You can hand tighten that to an extent and then finish it off just using a spanner. Once both sides are firmly connected, twist it the positive direction to allow gas to flow into the caravan. Heading along, you've got your flue just here. Your flue is used to get clean air into your boiler. Don't have to do anything with this except make sure that it's clean and no debris is over the top of it. And just here, this is your plug for your water pump. Your water pump is situated in the caravan, which I will show you once I go inside. You'll need an aquaroll full of clean drinking water. The only real thing to note is that the strainer at the bottom of your water pump has to sit at the bottom of the water barrel because otherwise it will gas air through. Next up, you've got your battery locker. Battery locker here, you can see that you've got a ledger battery fitted, and then you have your mains connection point with a little slit here to allow you to lock up this box here. Then just here you have 2 points. These points are where your wastewater will come out of from both your shower and your sink. You'll need some waste hose, which is 28.5mm, to allow that to flow into a waste master. And then finally we have these 2 points for the outside. This first one here, this is where you'll put in water for your flush. Get yourself something like a watering can to allow it to do that touch bit easier to get the water in. You can hold around 10 litres of water, and you can also add a little bit of pink chemical to make it smell nice. It does work on a lock system, so currently it's unlocked, meaning it can flap down. Then below you have your cassette for your toilet. Your cassette, you can see you've got an orange handle here which is sat behind these white teeth. To remove it, press up on the orange handle, remove it. And then once you get to your emptying point on site, twist this head to the side, open up the cap, tilt it, and at the same time as tilting, continually press into vent. Then once you've done that one time, I do recommend that you swill it out with some fresh water, and again, tilt and press in that button to vent. Then on your cap here, you have measurements in both imperial and metric for your blue chemical. Slot just back onto here, put your head back on, and then it slides just in there. And then you don't want to travel with either of these two full, so situated just up here you have this little bung which you can open up to remove the remaining water from inside there. Alright, so situated underneath the right hand side bed you have all of this. May seem a little bit intimidating, but it's absolutely fine. Underneath here you have your boiler. You can access it by opening this up, but I've just got this over there so I'm not going to do that. Then you have these blue pipes leading to this yellow valve. The yellow valve is currently in the vertical position. This means that it's not allowing any water to flow through and is in fact draining the water, if any, left inside the pipe systems. When you want to use the water, you have to switch this toggle down to the horizontal position. It can be either horizontal position, and that will allow water to flow through. when you do initially do that and you press the pump button and whatnot, I would recommend just leaving it 2 to 3 minutes just to let it flow. Next up, this box here, that is your brain box for your motor mover. This silver box here, this is your battery charger. And then this larger silver box, this has both your fuses and your trips. You can see all your trips are in the upright position and all the necessary fuses there. You've got a charger and a heating and hot water button that you can see are both lit up. That means that they're both pressed in, engaged and working. And you have a system shutdown button. You press that and nothing on the caravan works. Okay, then over your door you have your Swift command paddle and your Truma heating panel. This Swift command paddle, without this being switched on, nothing inside the van works. So you can see here it says it's got an internal temperature inside the caravan of 11 degrees, 1 degree outside, the date, the time, and a few other bits up there as well. First up, you've got this pump button. Now you just tap on the control panel, on the pump button, and that will begin to circulate the water around. Going back to what I was on about outside, this is your water pump. Your water pump works on a trigger system. So you press it in, push it into its slot, and you won't be able to remove it unless you press the trigger and pull it out. You have this plastic cap here, which goes over the top. Then you have this strainer here. The strainer has to sit at the bottom of the water barrel because otherwise it will gasp air through. So you want that sat at the bottom of the barrel, and that will allow the maximum potential of water to come in. Now granted, your horizontal yellow valve, so you'll press in on that pump button, everything working, you'll go over, run the taps after about 2 to 3 minutes, and run your taps for about 30 seconds. And what you'll want is a nice continuous stream. Check it both ways as well. Next up, you've got your awning light. Press this in, and you can hold up, press it in now, and you'll be able to see when I go outside that your awning light is on. So we'll put that off for now. Then you've got your lighting. Press this in. So you've got the lights for the front and the lights for the back. You can either have them off, just like that, on, and they can be dimmed down as well. So that's 20, sorry. And that's 100, so you can see a fair bit of difference. Then if I press this power button, you can see the amount of power coming into the caravan. So power coming in from the leisure battery, obviously that's not going to be correct because I currently have mains plugged in, solar, vehicle, AC current, and then you can also set a limit for that as well. Then just here we've got settings. This is just some additional settings such as Bluetooth, screen brightness, setting time and setting date, and having a beep when you press stuff. Then we've got your radio. So your radio is controlled off of this. You can either have it FM, DAB, connected via an aux cord, which you have your connection point just there, or off, or you can connect via Bluetooth. Then just next to it we have the Truma control panel. The panel will naturally go to this green colour after a while so it doesn't disturb you whilst you sleep, but press in on this dial and you can see you have this selection. Now whatever is flashing up is whatever you can select below this line. So first up, we've got this caravan with a thermometer in it. This is for your internal temperature of the caravan that you would like it to be. Starts at 5 degrees, finishes at 30. So let's say I want to select 26, go onto it, then press in on the dial, and you can see it will go back to 26. I can also press this button to get out of it. Next, we have the thermometer in water. So the thermometer in water is for your hot water, so you can either have it eco, hot, or boost. Eco 40 degrees, hot 60 degrees, boost will boost the temperature to the 60 for 15 minutes and then drop it back down, which is ideal in the morning for a shower. Then we have your heating source. So you can either have it strictly gas, mixture of gas and 1 kilowatt, mixture of gas and 2 kilowatt, electric with 1 kilowatt, or electric with 2 kilowatt. So today I'm just going to keep it on electric with 2 kilowatt. Then we have your fan speed. So your fans are situated all across the caravan. What you can see for an example, there's one. So you can either have it eco or high. That is just for the fan speed. Then below, you've got this icon here. This allows you to set when you'd like the heating and hot water to come on and when you'd like it to finish. So you choose your first time for start, and then after you've put in the hours and minutes, you'll choose your second time for it to end. This is just for your time to allow to set it. And then again, you have some additional settings. And to turn off this board, all you have to do is press and hold this in, and it will turn itself off. Same to turn it on. Then here we have your fridge operation. So to turn on the fridge, press in on this grey button here, press and hold, you'll see it flash up and it'll go to its most recent memory, and then pull open the fridge, you can see that it is blue inside. So you can see that you have a couple of sources, so you can either have battery, mains, gas, or main, sorry. That is car battery, however. So if I wanted to change the source, I'd press this button here. So press it once, it goes to auto and it auto selects mains. Press it again, you can see that I put it on battery. However, because there's no car battery currently attached, you can see that it begins to flash up. If you hear this noise and see this beeping, this means something is going wrong with the fridge. Press it again and it will go to gas. Now for gas, it is a little bit different. What you have to do is allow the gas to sort of tick in. So I've already checked it once, but I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on video. What it does, you'll hear the gas sort of go tick, 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 tick. And then once it's finished ticking, that means that the gas is lit for the fridge. So for now, I'm just going to keep it on mains. Then just here, you have this slider. This slider is for the amount of power that you want to use to chill the fridge. So press it once, goes down to the bottom. 5 being the most powerful, 1 being the least powerful. It's just up to you for how long you want your fridge to be chilled for. Well, how long you want it to take, sorry, that is. So on full, it takes around 4 hours for it to fully chill, which if you were driving down to Devon or something like that, is plenty of time to allow you to chill the fridge. And to turn it off, press and hold on the grey button, and you can see there's no more light there and no more light inside. Then we have your hob grill and oven. So typical to your standard gas cooker, you want to press in on the knob, twist it to the side, and then at the same time as doing that, you've got this switch here which you want to press in, and you can hear it tick in. You want to do both of them simultaneously, which is a bit hard for me to do with camera, so bear with me. And here you can see they're all nice and lit. What you want is a nice steady blue flame, and then to turn it off, you put it back to the central position, and that will turn it off. Then again for the grill, and here you can see for the grill, you want both sides nice and lit. And here it is for the oven. I don't know why my flash has gone on. And then again, to turn it off, back to the central position. Only real thing of note, do not put down this glass sheet until all of these are cold to the touch.